When summer is in sight, what that means, the sun is hot. It just keeps getting hotter and hotter. So, have you ever had that ouch moment when you get into your car, your SUV, or your truck, and you can't touch the steering wheel? You can't sit down on your seat? You literally feel like your car, your vehicle, is a furnace because it was parked in that parking lot at work or at the shopping plaza, or maybe it's just running around to do your errands. We've got a better solution, a smarter design to keep your car, the interior of your car, up to 30% cooler. So now your steering wheel, your dash, your seats, all the interior touch points are protected by the Brella Shade. This is a pop-up windshield sunshade. It is an umbrella style. We have it for you in 4 colors. So we have it for you in black. It's available in tan, it's here in red, and it is here in blue. Blocks 99.9% of the UV rays, and I'm excited to have it for you at the perfect opportunity when it is hot. You know who brings in the hot deals? Mr. Hot himself, Lou Caputo, of course.
Hello!
Hello there, Lou. You're saving the day because many of us are out running our errands today, getting the kids to and from the sports, games. And the worst thing is when everybody goes to get in the car, everybody screams, ah, it's hot!
Exactly. And they do the dance when they sit
down. They do
down.
the dance or the ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Exactly, which is not fun. This is going to both keep your car cooler and it's also going to save your car's interior all at the same time. And you know what? This is going to be the best windshield cover that anyone ever uses. Why? Because it's the one you're actually going to use, all right? This is simplicity itself. If you can work an umbrella, you can work the Brella Shade. When it's in your car, this is what it's going to look like, okay? It's up to 57 inches wide. For example, I have a full-size pickup truck. It fits perfectly in mine. My wife's got a Jeep. It has a much smaller windshield. Fits in both of them because of the flexible frame that's inside of this. The coating that you see on this side, all right, the colors are on the inside part where you're sitting, but the part that faces the sun, this is a blend of polyester and titanium.
Wow.
So the titanium is what keeps that 99% of the UV rays out and also keeps that temperature down up to 30 degrees. One clever thing I felt like they did with this is right here in the middle, there's some hook and loop, and you can open that to get around your rear view mirror. Because like in my truck, I need to open this up, stick the rear view mirror in there, and that's fine. But it fits any size windshield. Now, let me show you how it works. I've got one right here. So typically what I do is I just scrunch mine up when I take it out of the windshield because it's just too much work to fold it or do anything. That's why I don't use the other ones, all right? So this is easy. All I do is just hold the handle. There's a little ring right here. I call it the ripcord. You pull the ripcord and the parachute opens just like that, okay? So notice how big this is. Notice the frame on the back of this. The frame on the back of this, there are metal bits, but all the black that you see here is fiberglass. And the reason they do that is because when you put it in a smaller windshield, it's gonna flex. It bends to accommodate whatever size you have, okay? So that's one of the great features. Now to close it, guess what? You press this button and the whole thing collapses like that. Couldn't be easier. Then I just gather the sides, center console, the cubby in the side of the door, back seat, wherever you want to put this, but it's the easy way to go and you're going to use it every time because it's crazy simple to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, use it every single time. It's practical, it's easy. It's actually one of those gifts for the college-age student, maybe the young mom that's trying to figure out and maneuver, like getting the baby in the car seat. It's the worst thing when you try to put the kids or family members or friends, or maybe it's your parents or your grandparents, and the car is scalding hot. This is so easy. You literally pop it up. If you can open up an umbrella, you can protect not only the heat and the temperature in your car, but to your point, the actual materials in your car. You know, if your dash is starting to crack or your steering wheel starting to tear, or maybe your seats. I don't have air-conditioned seats.
Oh, you don't?
I do not.
So, well, here's the thing.
So I can't cool down my booty when I get in the car, even if I wanted to.
But here's the thing. But that air conditioning is awesome for you, but it's not going to do anything for the leather.
Exactly.
When you're not in the car, that sun is just beating your interior, just beating it. Think about this. Okay, the car is the second most expensive thing that we own. Okay, it's an investment, right? So people are keeping their cars longer and longer. It makes perfect sense to me. Everything's so expensive, right? Okay, great. But you got to take care of it because after a few years, if you're not putting this in your windshield every single time you get out of there, then you're not doing any service to your vehicle at all, all right? You're just letting it deteriorate and lose its value when you're doing that. I mean, that's the thing. Now, let me show you one of the cool features about this, though. And in fact, I'll show you some of the other options out there, and this will make so much sense to you. All right, so this is one of those cheapy ones that you can buy. Actually, when I say cheapy, it probably costs close to what we're paying today for ours, okay? Now, this you have to undo those little elastic things, then you open it up like this. Now, I want to, this is the thing about this, okay? First of all, it's like an accordion. I got to fold this up.
Because I can't tell you how many times
you have one pop open?
My husband will open one up and be like, that's my eyelash, that's my ear, that's my face, right?
I got those. I got those. I'll do that in a second. But here's my point with this. If I take this and I'm sitting in my truck and I'm trying to put this across the entire windshield, I'm on the far left side of the truck. My arm only goes so far, and this has no stiffeners in it whatsoever, okay? If you have the kind that spring out, this is the one that you were just talking about too, these things. When you take these out, they just want to, they just want to pop out like that. You know, yeah, you got two of these. I find the coverage is not great with these. And then how do you fold these things?
I have no clue.
Yeah, no.
So you know what you do? You throw it and then nobody can sit on it. Can I give everybody really quickly, I want to let you know you can get them home for $4.99. So it is that better solution. It is something you didn't even know you needed until you get it home. You go, oh my gosh, this is so much easier, and it actually works.
Right.
And if you want to buy multiples, remember you have 30 days to try them out. So they make great giftables. Think about Mom's Day. Think about Dad's Day.
Yes.
Think about graduation
one for every
gifts.
Car.
Exactly. Black, tan, red, blue is most popular, and it really does keep the car temperature.
It really does.
Me,
up to 30 degrees. Think about that.
That's a lot.
If I don't use the Brella Shade, by the time I leave my house, it takes me about 25 minutes to get here, right?
Yeah.
I'm almost at the guard gate by the time it actually starts to cool down on a really, really hot day. Brella Shade in the windshield, as soon as I get into the air conditioning starts running, it's very, very comfortable, and I know my interior is being protected. Here's the other thing, too. I was just showing you how, like with the other ones, how you've got to reach across the car. Notice this. This is all the way my full arm's length over here. I can position this one hand, because it has the frame in it, and put it right on my windshield, and it's super, super easy to do.
Is it
and
light?
Again,
it feels like it would be really lightweight.
Try it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice.
See what I mean? It's super lightweight.
Oh yeah,
super
sorry,
lightweight.
I'm like going out of the screen. But
we lost you. There you are.
There you are. And this is it. This is actually my first time with this.
Easy,
and
right?
Every single season, I always know that this is extremely popular.
Yeah, just pull the ripcord.
So just pull the ripcord.
Yeah, and it'll lock. There you go.
Aha.
Done.
And then done. Sorry, I'm like, ooh.
She's having a good time.
This actually gets a little bit fun.
Yeah.
It's really one of those items that you have to have.
So smart.
Now let me ask you one quick question. Sure. I get out, I go do my errands, I come back in.
Yeah.
I know my car is cooler. Is this hot? Is the material hot?
because it's reflecting that heat, so it doesn't get hot. That's the thing about it. It does not get hot. You're going to crush it down. Just, you know, you could also make it look nice and neat like these if you want to.
So pull the ripcord. Here
kind of not my thing. Yeah.
Boom.
It locks, and then you press that little button. Now, if your hand's on the button when you're pulling on it, it's going to.
It will.
It won't lock. There you go.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Perfect.
If I can do it, you can do it. She can do it. He can do it. They can do it. Everybody needs one.
Anybody can do it.
$4.99 here. I want to make sure I give you yours back. And you can buy multiples. We don't limit quantities. This is definitely something that is going to come in handy. If it's not hot in your car yet, it will be. Thank you. And yeah, if
you can use it for yourself for shade.
SUVs, trucks, cars, most
any size
compatible vehicles.
Any windshield.
So 860-922 is your item number. Lou, don't go too far. We have a special origami item coming up next hour on free shipping and handling.
That's the day to buy it now, today.
And an $80 discount savings.
Wow.
I'm exciting. All right, and still to come in this hour, did you know